In order to combat the use of technical approaches to fraud, like injection attacks and deepfakes, Mitek actually has a very robust research and development process around fraud detection. We start with taking input from our customers, fraud events that we've seen, when those turn into fraud rings and industrialized attacks. But we also spend time researching it on the dark corners of the internet, looking at what people are trying to do. And then we run through a process of trying to replicate those. So the first question is this a theoretical threat, or is it actually a practical thing that people could do? We then assess it through a couple of different lenses. One is, how expensive would it be to do this? Because obviously fraudsters run a business and it's incredibly expensive to do something. It's not necessarily something that's going to happen anytime soon. And we also look at, has it been seen in the real world? Once we've identified that something is a real world practical threat that is achievable at a reasonable cost, then we go into devising immediate mitigation strategies for how we would combat that when we see it in real life. And those are to shore up the process of identity verification, whilst we then look at building systemic ways of detecting it and preventing it at an automatic level. So we have a very robust process for looking at all of these emerging new types of fraud, and then a step-by-step way of taking care of it. I'm actually really proud of the way that Mitek does this. Actually, it's a very collaborative effort with our customers.